How many hours of television does the average American child watch per week?
Yeah, they think that they're gonna do
80, no, I'd say maybe 70 hours.
Oh, wow. Probably 40 hours.
I would say that the average American child watches 18 hours.
Maybe like 10 hours?
Are we judging a week in terms of all 5 days or
days.
7 days? Okay. I would say, given like a few hours, probably 21 hours a week.
Are there currently any laws in place to regulate what the food industry markets toward children?
Yes. Okay. No. Children?
I know that they exist for cigarettes. There's some legislation against Kools that are being marketed as these fruity, kid-friendly varieties. That was ruled to be not allowed anymore, I guess, and some legislation that happened there. Beyond that, I'm not really sure.
No. Not that I know of. Yes, there are.
How much does the food industry spend annually on marketing and advertising geared toward children?
I'm not sure. I know it's a lot of money.
I would think maybe between $300 to $500 million a year.
I'm sure it starts with the B, whatever the number is that goes before it. We said the overall industry. We have these mega companies that spend hundreds of millions probably. Yeah, I'd say, I don't know, at least $1 billion a year.
Maybe 8 million.
8 million? $20 million?
What percentage of commercials geared toward children are for fast food or processed foods?
I'd say 70%.
My guess is 75 to like 85%.
Maybe like 47%.
Okay.
Vast majority. I would say over 2/3. Actually, no. Take that back. I'm gonna say that about 2/3.
90% of them, maybe 95% of them.
The increase of sugary and processed foods found in the American diet have been proven to lead to increased risk of obesity and other diseases. Because childhood and adolescent years are building blocks that influence future dietary behavior, the International Food and Beverage Alliance began the Responsible Marketing and Advertising to Children initiative in 2008 to change the advertisements for unhealthy foods marketed towards children under 12. While this initiative is a great start, and several major corporations have voluntarily committed to comply with guidelines, youth are at greater risk of being influenced by unhealthy advertisements due to increased access. It is important to establish a standard that protects youth from being lured into unhealthy choices due to advertising ploys. By spreading awareness of advertising techniques, consumers can take a stand against corporate influence in children's diet.